Welcome to my presentation on the Cabbage pH indicator experiment by Simon. Sorry. So, starting off, we have the goals of the experiment I did. My goal was the research question, the primary one, was how does the concentration of lemon juice affect the pH of water? My hypothesis for this was the higher the concentration of lemon juice, which will lead to lower relative pH levels, and the lower the concentration of lemon juice will lead to higher pH concentration. As for some of the variables in my experiment, we have the controlled ones, which would be the amount of water put in each cup and the amount of boiled cabbage used as an indicator in each cup. Obviously, these variables would have to be the same and controlled in both because without these variables being the same, the experiment would not function properly. If the water or cabbage varied between each cup, then the experiment would be inaccurate because the samples would be different and the lemon juice wouldn't have equal footing to be tested because each cup would be varied. So obviously these two factors have to be controlled to properly run this experiment in the first place. So starting off, we have the materials. Not all of them are shown in this photo. You'll see some more in the other ones, but we have 3 small jars of identical size. We got them there. One 250 milliliter measuring cup, a small dropper. You'll see that in later photos. A pot for boiling. 1 strainer, red cabbage, and 1 lemon with any container for holding the juice. So I only have a few of the materials shown there, but the next images have all of them. So important steps and methods. This covers all the steps, actually. So cut up the cabbage, place it inside of the pot, cut a lemon in half, collect its juice, fill the water just above the cabbage in the pot to boil it. Once boiling, pour the cabbage into a strainer to collect it inside any container. Fill 3 small cups with equal amount of water using the 250 milliliter measuring cup. Insert 2 full droppers of pH indicator inside all 3 of the cups of water. Insert nothing into the first cup. Insert half a dropper of lemon juice into the second and a full dropper of lemon juice into the third. Wait for the pH indicator to take effect. Document the results using a mobile phone spectrometer. So this is some of the first steps. Prior to this, I cut up the cabbage and I put it in the pot and it boiled, as you can see in the left image. Once that was finished, I put it in a strainer and collected it into a container for acquiring the pH indicator. In the next images, you'll see that I used a dropper I acquired to withdraw, the pH indicator cabbage to put it into the cups. And I also squeezed some lemons into that small little cup you see on the right there. So I acquired those 2. Next image, you'll see that I have all the 3 cups there. I have them labeled. It's kind of hard to tell this image because it's blurry, but this is after the experiment. You can't really see it that well, but you see the far left has the no lemon juice cup, just water in there. The middle one is half a dropper of lemon juice, and the far right one is a full dropper of lemon juice. For reference, the dropper is 4.8 milliliters. The far left one with no lemon juice is blue. It's very basic. The middle one is much more acidic with the presence of lemon juice, and the far right one is the most acidic because it has the most lemon juice. So data and conclusions. The data from my experiments has shown and proven that a continuous decrease in pH as the concentration of lemon juice increases. My little graph here, the little chart with this data correlates that. The amount of water was 100 milliliters in each. The amount of lemon juice added started with 0, 2.4, and then 4.8 milliliters, and the pH levels are as followed: 7, 3, and 2. In conclusion, I found that as increased the concentration of lemon juice within the water pH, the pH of the water directly increases, which falls in line with my hypothesis. The acidity of lemon juice clearly brings up the acidity of the more base solution, the water, in the case of this experiment. Thanks for watching. That's all I have right now. Have a good day.